Hello, how's everybody doing? Good. I always forget to turn the microphone back up because sometimes there are kids playing outside and they get kind of loud. Good afternoon. Happy Saturday. I hope everybody's having a good Saturday. Yeah, I just wanted to give everybody kind of a catch up on what's happening here. I was going to be doing a little bit of work in the studio, but my model canceled on me at the last minute. So you can look forward to seeing me doing some work with a model and with a funky beat happening in the background like you hear right now. So if you guys don't mind a little bit of feedback, I'm going to check my channel, all right, and see if I can't do a sound check, make sure that everything is coming through at a nice volume. Funky beat happening in the background like you hear right now. So if you guys don't mind, okay, so that's cool. That's actually very good. It's actually kind of low, so maybe I'll turn the beat up so that you can hear it and you can feel it. Just a little bit right there, just a little bit below the voice right there. All right. So yeah, we're gonna be doing some live art lessons, but it's not gonna be art lessons. I guess there'll be art lessons, but you're gonna actually see me in at work, right? You'll see me at work here in my studio. Got a few other things to get, a few more supplies to get. You always paint fat over lean, which means the coats that you paint closer to the bottom, the first coats, the early coats of paint that you apply to the canvas, you apply you thin the paint down with a lot of turpentine, and that makes it a very lean coat of paint. So you do what looks like washes, okay, and then you kind of build up and build up. One of the ways to paint in the style of the old masters is to paint your undercoat using tonality, meaning using the highs and lows, the white space as well as the shadows. However, on your shadows you use the complementary color of the local color. The complementary color as with additive colors, not with subtractive colors that we use in light. Additive colors use a color wheel of red, green, and blue. Red, blue, and yellow. And subtractive colors use RGB, red, green, and blue. And you have to learn both in order to understand both art and film. So I'm going to be showing you how to build painting. I don't know if I'm going to work with this particular model or not because of the whole flakeability thing, the whole reliability thing. But we always have to deal with that whenever we're dealing with models and other people. So that's why artists always have pretty girlfriends, right? Because then you always have a subject, a muse in your presence that you can make beautiful work on. Or we practice self-portraiture, right? We do self-portraits. And I was actually thinking about spending this canvas on a self-portrait, and that way I can get started without having to worry about relying on a perhaps unreliable model. But thanks for joining. I really appreciate it. We're just going to go over some random insanity. Like I said, I'm very ecstatic about what's happening right now in the manosphere, what's happening right now on YouTube, how YouTube is taking over the whole industry. I want to give a shout out to my man Abraham in Tennessee. Shout out, Abraham. I really appreciate you, brother. And I'm glad that you are starting to practice biomagnetic pair therapy. I made a video the other day about the unfortunate passing of Dr. Isaac Goyes Duran. I hope I'm not saying that out of turn or out of place or incorrectly, but I do trust the source who did tell me that. I haven't had a chance to speak to anyone at the Goyes family, but you have my condolences. So yeah, here we are. let me see what we can do. Every time I look up, you have to understand my monitor goes almost to the ceiling. It's like a wall of TV right here next to this camera. So, you know, it looks kind of funky. Let me see. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you got a shot of my light. I'll move that. Mirror so it doesn't look quite so obtuse. We're making changes at Biometrics, but most importantly, we're launching the Caliano Romeo swimwear collection. So anyone who is interested in modeling swimwear should contact info at calianoromeo.com. That's KALIANOROMEO, like Romeo and Juliet. calianoromeo.com. Romeo, doesn't matter. calianoromeo.com. Info at calianoromeo.com, and send pictures, okay? Because we are looking for bikini models, especially. We're going to be doing a bikini line launch this summer. What else? Oh, well, obviously, I believe while you guys are here, you should be thinking about enjoying the summer, and what better way to enjoy the summer but with a little bit of Biometric CBD.
Gold label quality Biomed RX CBD oil is made from organic hemp that is locally grown, glyphosate-free, gluten-free, non-GMO, homogenized, third-party tested, and CO2 extracted. Visit www.biomedrxcbd.com.
All right. Just going over some notes. Please don't mind me. Actually, I think this is a good opportunity for you guys to check out another commercial about Optimum Woman Formula.
Biometrics Optimum Woman is the only woman's high-potency full-spectrum multiple vitamin supplement to contain 56 nutrients, including those most important for today's woman, such as calcium for bone health, iron for healthy red blood cells, beta-carotene, biotin for nail and hair health, gamma-linoleic acid from evening primrose oil, octasanol, grapeseed extract, a potent antioxidant important for maintaining capillary strength, and vegetarian digestive enzymes. Visit www.biomedrxsupplements.com.
All right, there you go. Optimum Woman Formula. So, yeah, just a little bit of information about the future. We were going to be doing some good scripted videos now. I've got my new office together, my new studio, as you can see. And so I've got a nice clean environment within which I can process my many notebooks of notes and to-do lists. I'm a very good note keeper, but sometimes you have to sit down and go through it all. But we're getting it together. It's going to be a lot of fun. Probably going to show you guys how to cook some things as well. All right, we're going to be doing some cooking videos, a lot of exercise videos. I'm going to be doing some workout videos. I've got Streamlabs on my phone working, as well as the Prisma Studio, even though Prisma Studio gives me the little logo thing. But either way, they're both very good programs for broadcasting live. So I'm going to be doing a lot of working out. You know, the thing is, I'm raising my son. I'm raising a 14-year-old, and 14 years old is the prime time. It's really the most critical time of a young boy's life, especially with reference to his relationship with his father. And it's very important because he can be swayed in the wrong direction, he can be improperly influenced, or he can be nurtured. Okay, and this goes for mothers with their daughters as well. He can be nurtured to be a responsible, intelligent, confident, assertive man. And that's my goal, And that's my duty and that's my responsibility. And damn it, that's what I'm going to see through when it comes to my son. And so that gives me a responsibility not only to teach him about making money, but also to teach him about all of the aspects of self-care, taking care of his health, keeping himself in peak physical health, peak mental health, and peak emotional health. Now, there are some issues that we have to struggle against, because a father is something that is unfortunately not too popular nowadays, right? Or people don't want to recognize fatherhood, especially black fatherhood. But that's another political issue that I don't really want to discuss right now. But it's challenging. It's challenging to be a good father and to be recognized as a good father while you're doing it. So I'm going to take you on this journey with me, because my son does have the benefit of having a good father. So we're going to be doing a lot of exercising. We're going to be doing a lot of travel. We're going to be doing a lot of work while we travel. And we could do a little bit of creative work. You can watch my son right now on KaiLockett.com. He's got his own website, just like I do, DevinLockett.com. Just like you can donate to Patreon, donate to me at patreon.com/DevinLockett. You can donate to him at patreon.com/KaiLockett. This is a fact. So I'm teaching him, yes, of course, obviously, how to be a YouTuber. He's an avid gamer. He's probably live right now as we speak. But also how to be an entrepreneur, how to be a businessman. I'm actually not only teaching him, I'm walking him into the process, because he is old enough to make money and he's old enough to spend it. So he's already on his way as far as that's concerned. And the challenges of personality development are going to happen. And hopefully you're not going to have any forces trying to exacerbate them. But growth in development is just a process of the evolution of the self, right? You have to continue to develop your own identity. Every stage of life is just a continuation of the terrible twos, right? You're just figuring out what you have the right to do, what you can get away with, and at the same time, you're coming to the painful realization of what you are responsible for. And that's what we call adulthood. And that's where I am. That's where I am with my son. And I'm taking you along with me in that journey, because that involves teaching him how to cook. That involves teaching him how to exercise. That involves teaching him how to shave. That involves teaching him how to tie a tie. That also involves teaching him how to study and how to create, okay? And, how to program, all right? I have the unique skills. I have unique skill sets that I can teach him that will teach him how to make money from A to Z. And this is what I want for all of my children. I want them to be successful and efficacious. I want them to live lives of joy and bounty and independence and honesty, integrity. I want them to embrace justice and be productive. And most importantly, I want them to be proud. Pride meaning the feeling that results from setting standards of behavior for yourself and then living up to those standards. Many people don't get to understand that. So for those of you who understand what I'm talking about, yes, I'm talking about rational objectivism. Okay? I think it's the kindest, because I'm not a person who lies, and being an honest person has given me a tremendous amount of peace in my life, a tremendous amount of power in my life. This is something that I am doing my best to share with my kids. So thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Say something in the chat so that I know you're here. As you can see, the traffic is passing outside and it's nice and loud. It's good. It's good. It's actually not bad at all. It brings life, and every now and then the train passes outside. This is wonderful. All right, well, that's just a little afternoon chat I want to lay on you. I'm going to be putting together some scripts right now, so everything you see from here moving forward are going to be scripted. And now that we are well over 1,000 subscribers, on our way to 2,000 subscribers, we just have to get our watch time up so that we can go monetize. And once we're doing monetization, then we can do super chats and the like. So until then, like I said, you can go to Patreon, patreon.com /Devin Lockett, drop a couple of bucks. And other than that, have a wonderful evening, and I will see you guys very soon.